All right, well, 6 games tonight will be. All right, 6 games tonight will be simulated, and it should be good as we get more and more and more closer. We want to get to the very end. We really do. But we want to go 10 games before at the very end, 10 games before, then stop. Then we come back after the break and we'll do the 10 games. So there we go. It's going to be. There's the standings, but let's see right now. Let's see what we have now. This is game number 1. So here we go. The Phillies beat the Mets 10-2. That's huge. The Giants are 2 games over now. The Cubs 3-0 over the Expos, who are 500. The Reds 9-1. The Cardinals 3-1 winners. The Braves are at 500, 3-1. The Pirates 9-8. They come back to beat the Diamondbacks. Tough loss for the Diamondbacks. Florida, for the Pirates, you got to win like 10 in a row right now. That's the biggest thing. The Marlins are a big win over the Astros. Kansas City over the Yankees. The Cleveland Indians over Detroit. A big upset there. The Senators over Baltimore. Boston over Tampa Bay. They're 6 over. Toronto loses to California. Milwaukee's coming up. The Rangers beat Minnesota and Seattle 10-2. Second one. Remember, we're on 119. So here we go. The Reds beat the Nationals. They're trying to get to 500. Arizona beat the Expos 11-8. New York 5-1 over the Dodgers. Atlanta's over 500. Houston is under 500. The Pirates, here we go, 6-5. Bottom of the 10th inning looking good. The Cubs are only 7 back. The Philadelphia Phillies 3-2 winners. Colorado 2-1. In the American League, Detroit 3-2 winners there. The Indians 5-4. Toronto having trouble. The Mariners 3-1 there. Chicago 2-0. Minnesota 6-4. The winners there. Washington 8-7. Kansas City having trouble. The Yankees trying to get to 500. And the Oakland A's lose 9-3. So game number 3. The Astros and Braves both at 500. The Pirates are on a winning streak. They know they got to be on a big winning streak here. The Dodgers beat the Mets. Arizona beat Montreal. Cincinnati's at 500. The Padres 5-0. Philadelphia 3-2. Florida 15-10. Wow, look at that. Toronto 4-2 winners. Texas beats Detroit, a big clash. The White Sox trying to get to 500. Milwaukee 2 games over 500. They beat the Twins 9-4. The Orioles 10-5 there. The Senators 3-1 winners. The A's another win 6-3. And the Yankees are now 500. This is 117. 117. The Reds beat the Cubs. The Expos. Reds are over 500. Expos are climbing back. The Giants 8-3. Philadelphia 3-0 there. Arizona 6-2. The Marlins beat the Pirates 6-1. Atlanta 7-2. New York, the winners, so they're 7-2 there. So the Twins win 1-0. They scored in the first inning. Cleveland beat the Yankees right there. The Brewers 3-0 there. Oakland 9-4. The Rangers 7-3. The White Sox 10-1. And the Royals 6-3. And here we go. This is 118. The Marlins sweep the Pirates. That's bad news for them. The Mets 7-0 win. The Cardinals trying to come back 3-2. The Phillies 5-1. They win there. The Reds 6-0. They're now 2 over 500. The Padres upset the Diamondbacks. The Giants won. The Rockies, they won now. They go ahead of the Braves. And now we go, the Blue Jays won. They beat the Rangers. The same record there. The Yankees 3-2. California beat the Senators. The Brewers 10-2. Tampa Bay beat Minnesota. The Red Sox 3-2. They're 4 over. Oakland trying to go into the playoffs. Kansas City 8 over 500. And the Orioles 12-5 winners. Well, let's take a look right now. This is number 119 today. Looking, trying to see certain games. Let's see. Milwaukee and Toronto. I think we might have that. Oh, Boston at Baltimore. Oakland and Minnesota. I think Oakland and Minnesota will be a good game. Bert Blyleven, we get to see him. A guy that leads so much. 16-8, 2.51 ERA. He, for a long time, led strikeouts. And Gio Gonzalez for the A's. You can see over and a good, solid thing there. So the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. So Rod Carew hitting .327. Looking very good for the Twins. Twins are number 1 here. Let's take a look at the Met. And the Oakland A's. The question is, can the Oakland A's win this game? That would be big for the A's. The A's of 2010. So that'll be good. We go. Memex X, good job. Good to see you. And right now, Hot League Baseball. So ready to go, and we're going to be underway. Here's Coco Crisp from Bert Blyleven here in the Met. And that'll be a line drive and caught, 1 out. So Crisp goes out there. It'll be 1 out. The Oakland A's would like to win again. Here is Cust, Jack Cust, hitting .275. Struck him out. Another one. Blyleven leads the major leagues in strikeouts. And now here's Raji Davis, hitting .272. That'll be to left field, and that'll hit the ground. Davis will go past first to second, and a stand-up double for Oakland. So 2 outs. Here's Barton. Derek Barton, first base. On the ground. Probably 3-1, and they get it. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The score: Oakland nothing, Minnesota nothing. So Ferrer, Terrell, and Heil. Here's Gio Gonzalez, 9 and 12. It's a 4.05 ERA. So Sergio Ferrer, the shortstop. That'll be on the ground. And 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the first inning, and Jerry Terrell. On the ground, we're going to go. 6-3, 2 outs. And Heil. Center field, Atlanta leading the Pirates now 2-1. Bob Horner hits his 39th homer. And that's big. Philadelphia, top of the 9th inning, leading Cincinnati, Arizona, down to Chicago, who's trying to make a big run. Heil, this will be on the ground. 4-3, and that'll end it. At the end of the first inning, we're scoreless. So second inning, Cincinnati has tied the game. Chicago 5-1, bottom of the 8th, trying to get more. The Pirates in the bottom of the 8th, they got a win. Milwaukee leading Toronto. That's a game that we thought we might have. But here's Pennington now. That'll be on the ground. They'll pick it up. We'll go to first, one out. One out, and Sweeney. Left field, Ryan Sweeney. So that'll be a high pop fly and a base hit. So Ryan Sweeney around first. That's going to be around first. And Mark Ellis, the second baseman, hitting .253. 253, it's in the ground. They're going to throw to second. And he's going to be safe. So Sweeney has 4. 2 outs. 1 out. Top of the second inning. Sweeney on second. Here's Ellis. On the ground, but not too much. It'll be 1-3, 2 outs. Boy, Oakland would love to have the lead here. They'd love it. And with 2 outs, now. Kurt Suzuki, the catcher, 266. And no, it goes away and he doesn't go. So 2-2 for Blyleven. High to right field. They're going to stop them from scoring, and Oakland needed that run. Go to the bottom of the second inning, we're scoreless. Bottom of the second inning, you have Carew, Cusick, and Oliva. Rod Carew. And going to the 9th inning, the Pirates are down. 10th inning, Cincinnati and Philly. Gonzalez, Carew. That's 4-3, 1 out. Well, that's big. Carew was hitting .327, now .326. Here's Cusick, the DH. Little looper, and that's not caught. And a base hit for Cusick here in the second. And he win by Minnesota, and you know, they're not going to be chased. Here's Oliva. Tony Oliva, 1 on, 1 out. High pop fly, left center, and 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning, and here's Bry. Right field. Hard hit and a base hit. So they're going to go from right field. They'll throw it in. And it'll be first and third. First and third, bottom of the second, 2 outs. Kilbrew. High pop fly, trying to end it, and he does. We go to the third, we're scoreless. Top of the third inning, Kuzmanov, Crisp, and Cust. Here's Kuzmanov. Blyleven to Kuzmanov. That'll be on the ground. Oh, look at that, 4-3, what a play. 1 out. And Coco Crisp, the DH. 0 for 1. Struck him out, and that's 2 outs. A pitching duel is starting out here. Milwaukee leading Toronto 4-0. That was a big one there. Florida leading. 2 outs, top of the third, and Cost trying to get people on. Struck him out, so Blyleven gets a few more. Bottom of the third, we're scoreless. Bottom of the third inning, and right now it's a very unique game. Here we go, bottom of the third inning. Borgman, Ferrer, and Terrell. Borgman, center field. It might go over his head, and it will. It'll go all the way to the wall. And they go to second base. And that's going to be a double. As Borgman has it. And bottom of the third, here's Ferrer. 0 for 1. On the ground. Third to first, 2 outs. High into left field. And a base hit. Will they come home? Let's see. They're going to throw home but not go home. And there's going to be 2 on, 1 out. Minnesota is threatening bottom of the third. Heil, as Borgman is in sacrifice position. High pop fly. And it's caught. They bring it in. And it's going to be 2 outs. Nobody scores. And here's Rod. They might walk him to get to Cusack. On to first unassisted, and all of that, whatever, I don't like that. That scared the heck out of me. Whatever that walk-up music was, we go to the fourth. We're scoreless. Fourth inning, Davis, center field. So Rashi Davis, center field now. 1 for 1 today. Blyleven struck him out, 1 out. My goodness. Bert Blyleven is doing very well. Blyleven, 4 strikeouts. On the day, he's only given up 2 hits. Barton 0 for 1. Struck him out, another one. That's number 5. So the major league leader in strikeouts should get this Cy Young. And Blyleven now again. Here's Pennington. 0 for 1. That'll be to right field. And a base hit. So top of the fourth inning, here's Sweeney. Ryan Sweeney 1 for 1. 1 on, 2 outs. High into right field, and caught. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, we're scoreless. Bottom of the fourth, Cusick, Oliva, and Bry. Craig Cusick 1 for 1. Gonzalez to Cusick, that'll be on the ground. And a base hit, so Cusick again. Minnesota's knocking at the door. They want to be able to get one in. Here's Tony Oliva for 1. High pop fly. And they get it. It's going to be 1 out. Here's Bry now. Stephen Bry, right fielder, 1 for 1. Over and on the ground, 4, 6, and 2 outs. Killebrew now. Harmon Killebrew at 231. He's 0 for 1. And they're going to go to second. They get it. And they're going to tag him out. So they start off with a base hit. Nobody comes in to score. We go to the 5th. Nothing. So top of the 5th inning, you have Ellis, Suzuki, and Kuzmanov. And here it is, Ellis. And now Oakland will get on with nobody out. That's the thing for Oakland. So Ellis gets a base hit here in the top of the 5th. Here's Kurt Suzuki, the catcher, 0 for 1. To right. And a base hit. They go to third. And it's going to be safe. Kuzmanov, third base now, 0 for 1. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. So 1 out, Blyleven. You have Ellis on third. Sacrifice position, Coco Crispo for 2. That'll be on the ground. They're going to throw home. He's going to be safe. And it's going to be 1-0 Oakland. So Suzuki in sacrifice position. Here's Cost, 0 for 2. And they walk him, bases loaded. Raji Davis, 1 for 2. That'll be a base hit, and they go to third. And that's going to be 1-run score. Well, they scored 2. They're coming home. And it will be a 3-0 game. So Blyleven having trouble today. 3-0, and Blyleven not at his best. Here's Barton. 1 out with Cust in sacrifice position. That'll be on the ground. They throw the first 2 outs. Nobody scores. Pennington now. Put Pennington the shortstop. Deep to left field. That one is hit hard. And it is passed and it's gone. What a home run. That is a 3-run shot. And it's 6-0. The 5th home run for Cliff Pennington. What a shocker as Oakland puts up 6 this inning. What an incredible performance. And Ryan Sweeney left field. 1 for 2. That'll be on the ground. 6-3. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score, Oakland 6, Minnesota 0. Bottom of the 5th inning, and Harmon Killebrew. First base, he's 0 for 1. And that's going to be ball 4. So Killebrew gets on. And here's Borgman now. Gleb Borgman 1 for 1. They walk him, and 2 people walk now. So Oakland, oh, this is going to be tough. Gio Gonzalez, 2 walks. And here's Sergio Ferrer, 0 for 2. Bottom of the 5th, nobody out. The pitch from Gio Gonzalez. Hit him. It hit him, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Minnesota has a chance to get a big chunk of this back. So now here's Terrell, Heil, and crew will be up. Here's Terrell. That'll be on the ground. They're going to go 6, 4, 3. A run will score. And they take a big deflation in the inning. 2 outs. And that was huge. Gonzalez to Heil, 0 for 2. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 6th inning. Bases loaded with nobody out. They only get 1. It's 6-1. 6-1, Florida leading Montreal. The Mets beating Colorado. Rangers 3-0 over the Yankees. And Seattle 2-0 over California. Mark Ellis 1 for 2. Blyleven, and that's going to be a base hit. So Blyleven, he'll get a single. So sorry, Mark Ellis with the single. Mark Ellis has 100 hits this year. And here's Kurt Suzuki, 1 for 2. Nobody out. He's going to go to second. They throw. And he is safe. So Ellis gets his 5th steal. Here's Suzuki now. That'll be to right field and caught. What a catch. He'll go to third. They throw to third. And they throw it away. And now they're going to go home, and it's 7-1. Kuzmanov now 0 for 2. Wow, a big error. Blyleven, that's an unearned run. And underneath. 2 outs. So not a great day for Blyleven. Here's Crisp. Coco Crisp 0 for 3. It'll be on the ground, and the 3-3 out. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The score 7-1. So Rod Carew 0 for 2. Joe Gonzalez to Rod Carew. A line drive, 1 out. So Minnesota needs base runners. Craig Cusick. He's 2 for 2 today. Oh, what a play. 6-3, and he throws it away. Rod Carew will go to second. That'll be an error. Pennington's 22nd. Here's Oliva. 0 for 2. That'll be on the ground. 3-1, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th, Bry. Steve Bry. 1 for 2. That'll be a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Minnesota needs Harmon Killebrew, who is the logo for Major League Baseball. He's the logo. He needs him to get a run to get some of these runs back. And they walk him, so this can be big. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Glenn Borgman. Can they get some of these runs back? Gio Gonzalez. Borgman, and on the ground. It'll be 6-4, and that's it. They don't get anything. We go to the 7th. Oakland getting everybody in. Cuss, Davis, and Barton. Blyleven is still in. Cuss to right field. And foul. Oh, wow. Here we go. High and deep to left. This one is hit hard. And Blyleven has given up 2 home runs today. That's the one thing we're looking at Did he give up a home run or did he give up to Cy Young? It's 8-1, top of the 7th inning. Davis, Parton, Pennington. Davis, new pitcher in. And struck him out, Albury. So here comes Rosales now, pinch hitter. Vic Albury, 7-2, 3.84 ERA. And Blyleven knew he didn't have a great day today. That's to left, and it's going to be 2 outs. And Pennington, Cliff Pennington, 2 for 3. Having a great day, a home run and 3 RBI, Pennington. And they throw to first to get it. Well, they'll go now to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 8-1. Look at some of the things there. Best viewers on, I don't know what that means. URL dot, okay. And the other one on YouTube, just normal. There's a bug going around, biting me in the arm, I think. I mean, it's been a heck of a day here today. Here's Gonzalez.
Strike 3.
Struck him out, 1 out. 8-1 bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Jerry Terrell. They're not getting anything really. Gio Gonzalez trying to end this game as the pitcher to save their bullpen in a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning, 8-1. And Heil. Here is Heil, center field. Bottom of the 7th, new pitcher. It's Ziegler, and they're not even going to throw. So Brad Ziegler's 1 for 1, 2.72 ERA. The pitch. Struck him out, 2 outs. And now Liss. Joe Liss, the pinch hitter, 1 for 4.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Ziegler looking good. And we go to the 8th, 8-1. 8th inning, Gross, Ellis, and Suzuki. Here's Gabe Gross, a pinch hitter. And he'll go to first. So the Oakland A's looking good here, up 8-1. Landon Powell, the pinch hitter, first time he hit all year, and he walked. You gotta love that. Kurt Suzuki. Hard hit to right. And that's gonna bring people in. Maybe 1. Let's see if it brings 2. So 2 on, nobody out. Here's Kuzmanov, third base. High, and that's going to be +1. And they come on home, and 10-1. Top of the 8th inning, here's Crisp. 0 for 4. No good, and there's going to be bases loaded. So Vic Albury trying to get something before this becomes a major blowout. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be 11. And this game will probably be over, 11-1. I mean, probably it is over. They don't want to just release them now because they don't want to burn their bullpen. High pop fly. And they're going to have it. They're going to throw home. It's now 12-1. 12-1, and Rosales at bat.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. So 2 outs, and here's Pennington. High pop fly. I'll take a look at it. And they're going to make the catch. Well, bottom of the 8th, 12-1. So Cusick, Oliva, and Bry. Really, when you look at this, the Oakland A's, they early on were kind of And then all of a sudden they came back and they just looked very good. It looked very good. Bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Oliva now. This will be on the ground. And 4-6-3, 2 outs. Two outs, bottom of the 8th inning. And Steve Braun, pinch hitter. Armin Killebrew, 0 for 1. 5-3. So we go to the 9th, 12-1. So Gabe Gross, not Greg. Remember, Greg was the guy in the Phillies. Here's Gabe Gross. And they're just going to go. I mean, that's going to be a nice catch. 1 out. Most people should be leaving here. As the next one, that'll be easy. 1-3, 2 outs. As Powell goes out, and he hasn't had anything all year. Kurt Suzuki, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Struck him out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The A's winning 12-1. So, Roof, Ferrer, and Terrell. Here's Roof and Ziegler. Wow, look at that. Looks like he threw that crazy. Was very high. Here's Ferrer. And a base hit. Ferrer will get on. 1 out, 1 on. And now here's Terrell. New pitcher Michael Wirtz. That'll be on the ground. 3-6, and that'll be 2 outs. So 2 outs, and here's Heil. Struck him out, and Wirtz wins the game. The final 12-1 Oakland. Around the 5th inning when they had that, it was over. Minnesota in the bottom of that inning had bases loaded with nobody out, and they only got 1 run, and Oakland just came back and smothered them after that. Now, a lot of that in the major leagues, that's called conceding the game. What that is you have to save your bullpen. So what they do is they save their bullpen, and then as they save their bullpen, they save it, really, they do. So Cust and Davis got multiple hits. Pennington, multiple hits. Ellis, multiple hits. Suzuki, multiple hits. Terrell, multiple hits. Cusick, multiple hits. That's it for Minnesota. Oakland is good. The player of the game, Jack Cust. So Cust 2 for 4, 2 RBI. And he walked. So what a game. And now, I mean, Oakland is in the playoff position right now. 5th place in the American League. They're only 9 back in Minnesota, but the number of games are waning. Thursday we're going to have 6 more. Now let's take a look at the games for today and hit save. The Dodgers beat the Nationals. The Phillies beat the Cincinnati Reds. The Braves beat the Pirates. The Pirates are pretty much done. There's not enough time for them to come back. The Cubs 7-1. The Marlins 5-1 there. The Mets 7-3 over the Rockies. They're 1 behind 500. The Astros beat the Giants. They're 1 under, and the Padres upset the Cardinals in 10. The other way, Tampa Bay. They win 7-1. The Senators 7-3 winners. Boston 4-3. The Brewers 4-0. 12-1 Oakland. Beat Minnesota. Texas 6-5. Seattle 2-1. And Kansas City 4-3 after a 4-1 run bottom of the 8th inning. So there we go right now, and let's take a look at, first of all, the league home. And Larry Walker's still winning home runs. Horner has 39. Howard with 37. That'll be big. Runs batted in is Howard. Wiggins, 53 stolen bases. WAR Larry Walker. Now pitching. Yeah, Boggs is doing very well in Atlanta. Wins his hands. Wins our hands. Strikeouts Blyleven by a lot. Saves Amaya, and WAR is Blyleven. Offensively, the Pirates, the highest average. Rockies, the runs scored home runs, but they're pitching, man. The pitching, St. Louis Cardinals, Oakland looking good on defense. Bullpen, Tampa Bay, and fielding, including pitching, that's Washington. Now let's take a look at the standings in the National League. Expanded standings. Let's go here. The New York Mets are 1, St. Louis 2, Philadelphia is 3, the Marlins are 4, Arizona is 5, and there's 3 games between 6, 7, 8, and 9 who are all tied. So 6, 7, 8, 9 are 3 back, so the playoff field might be set. Who knows? They're 3 back. There has to be work to do. And the Pirates are 9 out. Post All-Star break. The hottest team of the Mets and the Cardinals are starting to die. Philadelphia average. The Marlins looking good. So now, let's go down here. The Pirates, somebody is in. Shreddy G6, good to see ya. Shreddy G6, hey, I got 7 viewers. That's absolutely unbelievable. I got 7 viewers. That's incredible. Thank you very much. Usually I get 7 in a week, 1 a day. But my God, I can't believe I have an audience. It's like, last time I did that, I was running down the street without a shirt on fire. All right. Minnesota's now number 1. Detroit number 2. Baltimore 3. Kansas City 4. Oakland 5. Then there's, remember, top 5 go to the playoffs, with number 1 going all the way to the semifinals. The best of 9 series. So Texas, Milwaukee, and Boston are tied at 2 games back out of the playoffs. The Blue Jays are 3 back. Tampa Bay is just doing absolutely awful. Post All-Star break, you can see the Twins are average. Detroit is good. Baltimore not good. Kansas City rising and Oakland rising. The Texas is doing well. Milwaukee's doing well. Boston is not. So there we go. Now let's take a look at the schedule. On Thursday, I'm in Islamabad. So on Thursday night, which would be Thursday afternoon Eastern time, we do 3 a day, but we will have darts tomorrow. So let's take a look at the games. You're going to have Colorado, Washington, Houston, and Philadelphia, which may be a big one. Boston and Kansas City, that might be absolutely gigantic. Oakland and Toronto, could be. Let's see how the next few games go. Minnesota and Detroit. Minnesota and Detroit. Minnesota and Detroit. I keep repeating myself. Yes, I know. But when you look at that, Minnesota and Detroit, 1 versus 2, you have to have that game. 1 versus 2, you have to have that game. And that's the biggest thing. So, yeah, you got to have that game 1 versus 2. And that might be in a thing where Detroit wants to make a dent in Minnesota. Now, Detroit has lost 4 straight. Minnesota 2, Baltimore 1, and everybody below them are catching up. So the biggest winning streak is Milwaukee with 4 wins in the American League. The biggest losing streak is Detroit. Just think, if Detroit would have won all their games 4 in a row, it'd only be 3 back. For this way, the Phillies have won 6 straight. They were 5-10 post All-Star break. Now they're 11-10. They're really riding the ship. So 6 in a row. The biggest losers, the Nationals, they've lost 11 straight. 11. I wonder if that'll end tomorrow. Well, when we take a look at this, I want to thank everybody. I also have a YouTube channel with my same name on this. But please hit, I guess, on Twitch, follow. I don't know, I wish I could give away money or something. I don't have that. I'm in the middle of nowhere. But thank you very much, Shreddy G6, MemXX. Good to see you. We broadcast every day, and we have sequential leagues, which means these leagues go, and they go, and they go, so you can regularly follow them. Soccer finals will be this Friday, and I'm also going to probably have baseball as well, and that'll be pretty solid. But thank you very much, very, very much for viewing if you're on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, well, that's pretty good. Thank you also. So thank you very much, Twitch. Thank you very much, YouTube. I'm wishing everybody a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Darts League Day at the British Club. At the Canadian Club. Canadian League Darts. And then we go to Thursday night here. We'll have our next broadcast. Have a great day.